What is going on, people? Day number 11 of 31 Days Half October. This is where I review 31 movies, 31 horror movies in 31 days. Today, we're on letter J. I'm going in alphabetical order. Today is letter J, and if you couldn't read by the title, I'm doing the review for Jessabelle. That's correct, Jessabelle. It's written by Robert Garant. It's directed by Kevin Greutert. Probably killed that name. It stars Sarah Snook, Mark Webber, Joelle Carter, among many others. So, pretty much what this story is the girl Jessabelle. She ends up getting into a horrible car accident with her, I guess, husband at the time, and she is injured and she's now in a wheelchair. I don't know if it's, I don't remember if it was permanent or if it was, she couldn't use her legs. She was in a wheelchair. So she ends up going back to her old home in Louisiana to go live with her father because she needs a whole lot done for her. As she's there, she starts feeling this weird presence around her, and it's just, creeping her out. As she's there alone, pretty much, she goes through and she finds these old tapes. And when she puts in the tapes, you find out that it's actually of her mother doing recordings, but it's weird because she's talking about, like, her life now. And it's weird, and Jezebel's getting freaked out, and it's just the more she's in this house, the creepier it gets, the more things she starts seeing, and it's just definitely, kind of creeping her out. I can't say a whole lot about this movie because there is a little twist ending. Let me say that it has a lot to do with, being in the bayou, being in, Louisiana. You get that whole, like, voodoo vibe. It's definitely got that, feel on top of it. And there is, voodoo, I guess you want to call it, in this movie. I definitely enjoyed it. Caught me off guard. Again, I don't want to go into too much depth because towards the end is when it really starts, kind of building up. But if I tell you what goes on, the twist is kind of, kind of given away. So I'll leave it at that. Let's just say there's, a paranormal kind of ghost-like presence around it. Again, voodoo's involved with it. It's definitely an interesting movie, especially for not, me myself, I didn't hear about it. I kind of went on a whim and bought it. I remember seeing it at Best Buy when it first came out. Definitely, if you're into the whole paranormal, if you're into, it has a lot of jump scares in it. So if you're into those jump scare movies, kind of like a paranormal activity kind of deal, I'd say it's definitely, in line with that. I've heard people call it like the skeleton key, even though I don't remember it exactly. I remember watching the skeleton key, but I've heard wrinkles that some people said it kind of reminded them of that. So I guess if you're into the skeleton key, again, I don't remember, so I can't put my, 2 cents in on it. But definitely, this has definitely caught me, pleasantly by surprise. I'm pretty sure you can find it cheap, so I'll leave a link to where you can purchase it down here. But this definitely gets my nod for J. So Jessabelle, Day 11, 31 Days, half October. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. Hopefully you've been watching every single one. Um, Definitely go ahead, check out the other ones that I have done, and stick around for ones that are coming out in the future. If you haven't known, or if you didn't check my other videos, I do have a 750 subscriber contest going on right now. So definitely go ahead, enter that. Check it out. Pretty much very simple stuff to enter. You got to just answer one question. As people do this, well, as I'm doing this, the 31 days, half October, kind of like 31 days of horror, 31 days of Halloween, I'm not the only one doing this stuff. So I'll leave the link to all the other ones that I've noticed, that I've watched. If you're doing one as well, let me know and I'll add yours to the list. Because, it's cool to see other people do it. So getting other people's perspective and what movies they're putting in. Because I know I'm doing more of the independent horror that's been coming out recently. People are doing classics. People are doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So definitely go ahead. I'll leave the link to everything. I held this upside down. go ahead, check out Jessabelle. Again, I'll leave the link to where you can purchase it. I'll leave the link to every, other person doing a 31 days half October or 31 days of Halloween or 31 days of horror. I'll leave the link to that. And yeah, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, let people know I'm here, let people know I'm doing this. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you.